It was almost euphoric. They were so pleased to be there, such an acknowledgement of what a historic day this is, that 4 Arab foreign ministers would be meeting in Israel to have a discussion about all the possibilities for the future, economic and also security. I do have to say that Israel's foreign minister didn't touch on this. It was more blue sky, what we heard from him. But we did hear a note of maybe reality or more feet on the ground from the US Secretary of State, Antony Blinken. He said 2 things that were interesting. One was he did refer to the security threat from Iran, which I am sure was front and centre what was being discussed. His job was to reassure these 4 Arab foreign ministers and Israel about the return to the Iran nuclear deal. They have concerns, each one slightly different. Israel, a known opponent. Israel very worried about the possibility of a nuclear weapon in Iranian hands. Perhaps the Arab countries more worried about the proxy militias that Iran will be funding, especially if it has more money. The other thing that Antony Blinken said that was interesting was a reference to the Palestinians. And he said that these agreements, these normalization agreements, are not a substitute for peace with the Palestinians, and that is very much on the American agenda. Interesting, we didn't hear really much of a word about that from Israel's foreign minister. One more thing, Israel's foreign minister did say that this would now become an annual event and that he was inviting Palestinians to attend as well. So they have been absent from this discussion. It will be interesting to see if it does turn into an annual event, if they will agree to come.